Welcome to the Evyrgreen networking system. This networking strategy will help you get more referrals, more valuable relationships on LinkedIn. Did you know that 80% of business leads sourced from social media come directly from LinkedIn? And I know you might be thinking, well, yeah, but the timing isn't right for me to learn LinkedIn right now. I have other priorities that I need to tackle. Well, networking on LinkedIn is a game changer because it's a place where people come together to build professional relationships. It does take time to build meaningful relationships on LinkedIn. So if you're willing to invest the time it takes to learn LinkedIn, then keep listening. You see, there's a ladder of success when it comes to being successful on LinkedIn. Some people are absent. That means they have a profile, but they don't really log in. It's because they're unaware. And for them, the key to success is to get educated about the benefits of networking on LinkedIn. Next, there's the lurker, the person who logs into LinkedIn but doesn't really have time to do all the things that needs to be done, and they're kind of just stuck. What their key to success is that they need the right plans, the right tools, the right strategies, the right skills, and the right hacks to work smarter, not harder. Then there's the networker. They're productive, they do some things on LinkedIn, but they're mostly dabbling. They're beginning to see some results and influence, but they lack consistency. Well, for them, the key to success is to join a community of engaged LinkedIn users, members to support their own consistency. And then finally, there's the influencer who's doing everything right. They're posting, engaging, messaging on a daily basis, and they're actually getting results. For them, it's about giving back and helping others to really make a difference. So, where are you on the ladder of success? Are you kind of ignoring it? Are you absent? Are you just watching? Are you a lurker? Are you a networker that's not really that consistent? Sometimes you get really excited, you do some stuff, but then you kind of disappear for a while. Or are you consistently on the platform doing all the right things? Are you an influencer? If you want to go from a lurker to an influencer in just 15 minutes a day, here's a 3-step process: branding, building, and booming. And this has worked for over 1,000 people. The first step is you need a strategy. What is your business plan, your marketing plan, and your LinkedIn plan? And you can just do this on a single piece of paper. You don't have to need a complicated plan. You just have to know where you're going to, and how you're going to get there. Then you need to discover who are the right people for you, your ideal client persona. Also, who is your center of influence, who is in the position to refer business to you as well. Once you get your people in order, then you can create your messaging, which we call the promise. Create a value proposition and the perfect messaging that aligns with your ideal client persona and your centers of influence to make them want to talk to you. Once you have your plan, your people, and your promise, you have your strategy. If you want more success, you need to be more strategic. Next, you need to build your assets. That means identify all of your personal stories to be able to connect with your audience properly. Make sure that you have the right presence. Make sure that you're using the right technologies, the right automations, the right workflows, and of course, the right dashboards with the right processes. Once you have all your assets in place, then you can move on to taking action. The 3 results you need from LinkedIn is you need exposure, you need people to know you need credibility, you need people to trust you, and you need meetings. People need to like you. People do business with other people that they know, they trust, and they like. So when it comes to exposure, it's often about posting the right types of posts, evergreen articles, learning how to use both short form video and also long form video like LinkedIn Live, understanding how credibility works, how to get comments on your posts, how to strategically comment on other people's posts using lists, using the mentioning technology and the mention saving technology, and also learning about endorsements and recommendations. When it comes to meeting, most people are sending spam. Spam doesn't work. Instead, you need a direct messaging strategy. That means you understanding how to be able to do greeting, feeding, and then meeting so that you actually get responses, get meetings, and get clients. Whether you're connecting with new people using connection notes or not using connection notes, understanding how to be able to use this system will help you be able to expand your influence on LinkedIn and go from a lurker to an influencer because you'll understand the platform. There's a lot of things to learn on LinkedIn, whether it's about posting, engaging, messaging, using LinkedIn Premium, optimizing your profile, using automations, direct messaging, and it could be really cumbersome to learn LinkedIn. Doing this together as a community over the course of a year can be the game changer and the thing that you need in order to be successful. There are lots of problems that people have. Ask yourself, which one of these problems do you have? Maybe you don't have a clear LinkedIn strategy and you feel a little bit overwhelmed. Well, then you just need a framework to fill out a few questions and then have artificial intelligence answer those questions with you. Maybe you tried LinkedIn with little or no results in the past. Well, I feel you. Trying LinkedIn in the past and not getting results doesn't mean that you won't get results if you have the right strategy. I know how to use LinkedIn, but you're not sure how to message strangers without being annoying. That's because you probably don't have the greeting, feeding, and meeting method. Instead, you're seeing what everybody else is doing, and that's clearly not working. You don't want to be a spammer. Instead, you want to be a relationship builder, taking the time to look at a person's profile, identify ways to be able to get in the door, whether it means leveraging mutual connections, whether it means leveraging special connection that you have with the person based on context, based on geography. There are lots of strategies that will get you in the door quickly, but you have to know how to use them. If you're not sure what to post on LinkedIn to get exposure, that's a common problem we have. And that's often because people don't have a very clear target market and they don't have a very clear promise to that target market. When you identify your promise, you can create something called a content matrix, and we use artificial intelligence to create the whole content matrix so you have an unlimited amount of posts, a content calendar, and everything that you need. Your content doesn't get enough engagement? Well, it's because you haven't built enough relationships with the people that are engaged on LinkedIn, and you're not part of a community with 1,000 people that can engage on your content. And if you're not sure what automation tool to use on LinkedIn to make sure you don't get banned, understanding how to leverage the right technologies, the right systems, the right processes, the right dashboards can be the difference between waiting for something to happen and actually getting results. You need more conversations with your ideal centers of influence and you're willing to invest the time and effort and energy to learn LinkedIn, then you should keep listening. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network with 1 billion members in more than 200 countries around the world. And LinkedIn is growing by a rate of 3 new members every second. Even if your ideal client is not on LinkedIn yet, they're going to be there soon. LinkedIn's CEO announced that he wants 3 billion people on LinkedIn in the next few years. And they're owned by Microsoft. Microsoft paid $26.2 billion for LinkedIn approximately 10 years ago, and they're growing rapidly, not just in the US, but all over the world. LinkedIn gets lots of traffic from within the US, but they get traffic from everywhere. So learning how to leverage LinkedIn could make your business not just successful in your local area, but globally. The best time to network is now, because networking is something that you have to do continuously forever. Even if you currently have a job, even if you currently have clients, if you're ever wondering when to start networking, the answer is now. And today there's no better way to do it than by mastering the use of LinkedIn. Now there are 4 major ways to leverage LinkedIn. We call this IRAP: information, research, access, and presence. Information is about understanding what information you can get on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's the only platform that tells you who visited your profile, with everybody's first name, last name, company name, where they worked before, where they went to school, your mutual connections, and all this information that you can use to be able to get in the door with a prospect or with a network relationship. Research. You can post polls, you can see signals, you can use intelligent search, and you can search for intelligent, actionable content that will help you be able to research your prospects, research your clients, and understand exactly what you need to say and what you need to do in order for you to be able to identify opportunities. See, we don't know when our clients have the exact need, but if we know who our prospects are and we can use surveys and signals, intelligent search, and actionable content, we'll be able to know when the timing is right. And that often is the difference between getting clients and hoping for the best. Finally, access. You can literally connect with anyone on LinkedIn. There's no more gatekeepers. Often you'll get people's emails, cell phone numbers, and you can even DM anybody, even if you're not connected to them, using InMail. And then having a presence. On search engine optimization on Google, if you Google most people's names, LinkedIn comes up first. Learning how to come up on Google for major keywords using LinkedIn articles and LinkedIn newsletters. Understanding how LinkedIn search works, understanding social proof and authority, and making sure that you have exposure to the right people, not going viral, but being strategic and connecting with the right people will help you be successful. We have over 1,000 members that have taken our program and have generated real revenue. In just 8 weeks of having our system, the Evergreen Networking System, Barry, the VP of Sales at Star, closed $250,000 in recurring revenue from LinkedIn directly as a result of what he learned from this program. So if you want to be more successful, this is the Evergreen Networking System. It's branding, building, and booming. And in just 3 steps, you'll have a strategy, you'll have your assets, and you'll know exactly what to do on LinkedIn every day, so you don't have to wonder. The Evergreen Networking System has 4 components. It has a course, it has live coaching on a monthly basis, it has bonus training sessions, and of course, it has a community of 1,000 engaged LinkedIn users. The first component is the course. The course consists of 3 main sections: branding, then building, and booming. First, we have videos for each thing that will help you be able to understand what type of plan you need to build, the type of people you need to access, and exactly what to say to those people. Every section has 9 modules with pre-recorded videos and easy to fill out frameworks. You go through this, you have artificial intelligence help you answer all the questions, then you have artificial intelligence get all the answers to all the questions. It's never been easier. Next, live coaching. Many companies buy courses, but they don't get the support that they need. And if they do get coaching, it's just a few weeks or a month. We want to be a partner in your success, and we want to give you unlimited access to our virtual monthly LinkedIn strategy sessions. And if you missed a coaching session, no worries. You have access to the recordings of all of our coaching sessions. Next, the third component is our bonus training. LinkedIn is always coming out with new features. So to keep up to date, we also added bonus training workshops. We hold workshops virtually on a monthly basis to educate you on the changes of LinkedIn and the new technologies you can use. Our workshops are live on Zoom, and you can watch the replays as well. And our fourth component is the community. Access to a community of people who are successfully using LinkedIn to network and grow their business. We support your content, connect with each other on a monthly networking events. We have real relationship building that transforms your business. And after 2 weeks in the Evergreen Networking System, one of our students, a business development professional, had more than 30 meetings from just one of the strategies that we gave him. Think about this in terms of ROI. So you get complete access to the Evergreen Networking System, live monthly strategy sessions, monthly bonus sessions, and of course the community of engaged LinkedIn users. These bonuses will help you be able to get unstoppable momentum, because we're also going to give you the LinkedIn Influencer Summit, because every year we hold a LinkedIn Influencer Conference where different speakers are invited to share their LinkedIn success stories with our students in an interactive conference. And when you join the Evergreen Networking System, you get free access to the virtual conference recordings from all the years and an invitation to the upcoming one. We also have posting parties every 2 weeks. Join our live virtual posting parties and get real-time feedback by joining other people who are posting on LinkedIn, and everyone's commenting and liking on each other's content, and also doing elevator pitches. And of course, get the LinkedIn Connections dashboard so you can recognize, strategize, and prioritize all of your connections to help you segment your LinkedIn connections in a meaningful way, and then enrich them using artificial intelligence. So if you want to learn how to create a strategy, how to build your assets, and what specific actions to take in just 15 minutes a day, this program is right for you. But you have to be ready to start mastering LinkedIn instead of wasting time and hoping for the best. So if you feel stuck when it comes to using LinkedIn and you want to get more exposure and more conversations, remember, you need education. Be part of a community of professionals with a passion to help, support, and push each other to the next rung of success using LinkedIn as a driving force. If you want more clients and you want to be seen as an authority, you need to leverage social media. And not all social channels are for every company and for every professional. LinkedIn you can trust because it's business. If you want to learn how to use LinkedIn to create high-quality conversations that lead to business opportunities, then this is the system that works. This is the Evergreen Networking System. In just 15 minutes a day, we'll teach you how to be posting, engaging, and messaging, and we'll answer lots of popular questions related to LinkedIn. Now, if you want to be successful, realize that this system is for people who want to leverage LinkedIn. Think about coaches, consultants, sales professionals. And it teaches you how to leverage LinkedIn to boost conversations. How does it work? Well, the strategies can be implemented in just 15 minutes a day. What are the components of the Evergreen Networking System? The system includes 9-module course, monthly 2-hour workshops, weekly accountability meetings. And if you pair it with Evy AI Pro, it includes AI-generated comments, posts, messages, connection notes, and unlimited saved items and templates. If you'd like to learn more, go to evyai.com/bundle to get a special deal. Boom.